everybody. Welcome to yoga this week. This week we're going to do something a little bit different. And I was inspired by this book. Actually, my son Colby read this on Epic Books. It's called Jabari Jumps. And it's about a boy who's on the edge of a diving board and is so scared. And I think I felt that before. I don't know if many of you have been on a high dive or a low dive and just felt that nervousness of the water far below. So we're going to read his story, and then today, instead of practicing our yoga movements, we are going to look in this book. This is a book we've done before. And instead of reading the book, because we're doing this other one, we are just going to go to the pages that have the different types of breath on them, and we're going to practice about 5 or 6 breaths together. So if you're standing on a diving board, or need to audition for a play or a dance competition or something, or try out for a sports team, and you find yourself getting really tight and nervous and your body is full of nerves, that maybe you can call on one of these breaths to help you feel calmer. It's something I'm still working on today, kids. I get really nervous when I need to sing in front of people. I just, whoo! So I'm hoping this lesson will help me today. Okay? All right, let's go ahead and get started. The book, again, is called Jabari Jumps. I just ordered this, so let's get the pages flattened down, huh? Okay. Let's see, there you go. Jabari Jumps. I'm jumping off the diving board today, Dad, Jabari told his dad. Really? Said Dad. Look, he's so proud. His cute little face. The diving board was high and maybe a little scary, but Jabari had finished his swimming lessons and passed his swim test. Now he was ready to jump. I'm a great jumper, said Jabari, so I'm not scared at all. Jabari watched the other kids climb the long ladder. They walked all the way out to the end of the board, as big as tiny bugs. Then they stood on the edge. They spread their arms and bent their knees and sprang up, up, up. And then they dove down, down, down. Splash! Looks easy, Jabari said. But when his dad squeezed his hand, Jabari squeezed back. Jabari stood at the bottom of the ladder. He looked up. Oh my goodness, it's a long way. You can go before me if you want, he told the kid behind him. I need to think about what kind of special jump I'm going to do. Jabari thought and thought. Jabari started to climb, up and up. This ladder is very tall, he thought. Are you okay? Called his dad. I'm just a little tired, said Jabari. Maybe you should climb down and take a tiny rest, said his dad. A tiny rest sounded like a good idea. I wonder if Jabari's dad knew what was happening in Jabari's mind and heart at that time. When he got to the bottom, Jabari remembered something. I forgot to do my stretches, he said to his dad. Stretching is very important, said his dad. I think tomorrow might be a better day for jumping, Jabari said. They looked together at the diving board. It's okay to feel a little scared, said his dad. Sometimes if I feel a little scared, I take a deep breath and tell myself I'm ready. And you know what? Sometimes it stops feeling scary and feels a little like a surprise. Jabari loved surprises. I love that line. Sometimes it stops feeling scary and feels a little like a surprise. We're going to pause there for a minute, kids. Did you know that your body feels excitement, happy excitement, and nervous excitement the same way? If you think about it, both of them make your arms get kind of excited or tense, and your body firms up, and maybe your breath gets a little short. The thing that's different is one of the things being scared. It doesn't feel good, but feeling surprised and excited feels good, doesn't it? So what he asked him to do was not to change how his body is feeling, but just to maybe change a little bit the fear into maybe a curiosity. So that's something to think about. Oh my goodness. Kids, my camera fell down. Okay, here we go. Okay. Jabari took a deep breath and felt it fill his body from the ends of his hair right down to the tips of his toes. Oh, he's such a cute little guy. Jabari looked up. He began to climb. Up and up and up. Let's see those two pictures more closely. Until he got to the top, Jabari stood up straight. He walked all the way to the end of the board. His toes curled around the edge. Look down here, his dad and his baby sister are waiting for him. Jabari looked out as far as he could see. He felt like he was ready. I love surprises, he whispered. He took a deep breath and spread his arms and bent his knees. Then he sprang up off the board, flying. Oh, look at his dad, guys. His dad's like, yay, you got it. Jabari hit the water with a splash. Plug his nose. Down, down, down he went. Whoosh! And then back up. Oh my goodness, look at that happy face. What do you think that face is telling us how he feels? Jabari, you did it, said his dad. I did it, said Jabari. I am a great jumper. And you know what? What, said his dad. Surprise double backflip is next. Oh my goodness, guys. He really got the jumping bug, didn't he? And he went for it. So let's just think again about that part that says sometimes fear, or what is it? Sometimes sometimes feeling scared can turn into feeling like a surprise. I'm going to remember that. Okay, friends, did you notice that Jabari took many deep breaths when he was trying to calm his body and his mind? This is not a yoga book. This is just something people do because it helps. Okay? So let's practice some of these breaths together. Now, some of us have done these before, and some of us have not, because I haven't been with you for a long time. So this first breath we are going to try is called rainbow breath. You can see the rainbow. Now, friends, in yoga, when we do yoga together, we also call this a volcano breath. The difference is that with rainbow breath, well, you could call it rainbow breath and send your wish. We just happen to always add our wishes onto volcano breath. Okay? So I'm going to read the instructions and we'll both follow them, okay? Sit up and let your spine grow tall. So you want your head to your seat to be nice and straight. just like we start every class. It says bring your arms straight out to the side. Oh, palms down. Okay, palms down, guys. So the palms of my hand are down. Inhale as you sweep your hands over your head, palm to palm, so you flip them, I guess. Inhale, and then exhale. You flip your hands back down. Inhale, palms up. Exhale, palms down. This is 3 times. Let's do it 3 times together. Ready? Inhale. Exhale. I kind of like closing my eyes during this breath too. Inhale. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. Really good, guys? Okay, so that is called rainbow breath. All right, our next breath is called Dandelion Breath. Oh, this is one of my favorites. Dandelion Breath. Here, you can see the dandelions. Okay, so here, once again, sit up nice and tall. Imagine you're holding a soft dandelion flower in your hand. Okay, we've done this together, but not with the book. Okay, imagine that dandelion. And we're going to breathe in deeply and try to blow the seeds off. We'll take 3 breaths today. If you get all the seeds off of your flower in the first or second breath, let it go and grab another, okay? So you're sitting up tall, head to tailbone. You have your flower in your hand. Okay, big breath in and blow. See if you can get those seeds off. Again, inhale. Good. And once more. Good. I needed all breaths for 1 dandelion. I wonder how many you needed. Some of those can be stubborn. Sometimes they fly off easily. Okay, counting breath. Now this is also something we've done a number of times. The picture is nice. Counting breath. Okay. So, sit up nice and tall. Once again, we're all pros at that. Okay? We can also call this finger tracing breath, okay? So remember, put your thumb at the base of your finger and we'll trace, how about we'll trace them all. Today's breath day, right? All right, so thumb at the base of your pointer finger, inhaling, trace up your finger, exhaling, trace down. Tall finger, inhaling, trace up your finger, exhaling, trace down. Ring finger, inhale, trace up, exhaling, trace down. Pinky finger, inhaling, tracing up, exhaling, tracing down. Back to your ring finger, inhaling, tracing up, exhaling, tracing down. Back to your tall finger, inhaling, tracing up, exhaling, tracing down. Finally, back to your pointer finger, inhaling, tracing up, and exhaling, tracing down. Very good. My goodness, friends, I'm so tired. Half of you are going to be maybe napping by the end of breath day, huh? Okay, friends, belly breath. I'm going to move my camera down a little bit so you can see me on the floor here. For this one, I'm going to lie down on your back, right? Okay, put one hand on by your heart, and then one hand on your belly. Or if you choose, you can put both hands on your belly. For me, I prefer that. So I'll have both hands on my belly. You can also have your knees up like this, with your feet on the ground, or you can have your legs long. It's up to you, okay? Let's see. They say to try 3 times. So if you'd like to just look up, maybe rest your eyes for this one, and then we'll just notice our breath, okay? Inhaling, feel your belly rise, and exhaling, feel your belly drop. Inhaling, feel your belly rise. Exhaling, feel your belly drop. And one more. Inhaling, feel your belly rise. Exhaling, feel your belly drop. Now friends, some people when they take a breath in, even if they're laying on their belly or on their back, when they breathe in, it's more in their chest and their belly sinks, like that. Now that might be the case for you. If that is, if we breathe through our belly, it tends to be more relaxing for our body. So if you can, just focus on the place where your hands are resting and see if you can't try to bring your air there. Just really focus on it. In fact, even if you're not trying to take a breath, you could just try to focus on bringing your belly up and see if what happens. Maybe you will get a breath kind of as a result, okay? Or perhaps that's just not the best breath for you. Okay, let's tip the camera back up there. All right, friends, our next breath is a balloon breath. Okay, now this is very similar to the belly breath. We use our hands, but this breath uses more imagination. Oh, there's a cute little bunny. Okay, now I just put my camera back up, but let's see what happens. Okay, for this one, you're gonna lay on your back again, but this time, instead of having your hands on your belly, you're just going to have your hands to the side, and maybe you like this better, okay? So let's see, yeah, put your hands to the side. Now, imagine that you have a balloon floating right up here, okay? You have a balloon, and then give that balloon a color. I think I might choose red. Okay, so you have your balloon, and then you inhale, and as you blow out, see if you can make that balloon float higher and higher into the air, okay? See how high you can get it maybe. You breathe in and blow it out. I think my balloon might have touched the ceiling on my room. Breathe in and out. And in and out. Good job. All right, friends, back up we go. Sometimes, friends, when we use our imagination to imagine something like a balloon or a dandelion, it takes our mind away from maybe if we have something in our heart that is in our imagination that's scary. It takes our mind off of that for a moment, and we're just thinking about the balloon or the dandelion or, you know, the other option there. So that's why that might be helpful. Now, friends, you might have a different way that you like to do your breath. But those are the options we had here. So if you're ever feeling scared, you can go with that, okay? All right, friends, to finish, we'll do our special breath, which is our volcano breath when we send a wish. So we'll put our hands to our heart. Let me think who needs my wish today. I got it. Okay. All right, guys, I hope you have yours too. Imagine their faces. Inhale. Thinking of the people you're sending your wish to, and exhaling. Send out your wish. Okay, bye guys. I'll see you next week.